Don't disgrace the women here.
Don't worry.
As I'm looking at you with my side eye.
I got you covered.
With my bombastic side eye.
I got you covered.
Criminal offensive side eye. Good. Boys, are you ready?
With these streets.
Are you about to murder us?
With these streets.
Are you about to murder us?
With these streets.
DJ Otavio, do you want to tell me something?
Oh no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Or you are not sure? Are you sure you are sure that you are not sure?
When you get it.
All right, beautiful people. Today's question of the day is between a man and a woman. Who is better at communicating in a relationship, or who is better at communication in a relationship? Between a man and a woman, who is better at communication in a relationship? Let me start with the men. Trigger.
Oh. And this one there, can ladies first.
No, don't worry. We practice gender equality here at Enjoyment Radio, so don't worry at all.
For me, I think it depends on the individual. In a play, but most people
in the play,
like yes, in the play. I mean, the kind of people, like you always say, the kind of people you are dating.
Yes, because the type of girls you and DJ Otabil dates. I don't know whether I should take you to Ajagraja for deliverance, or I should take you to.
Aside dating, the people I have, I get interactive with. Usually, a lot of them are not too much of, let's see, better communicators.
Okay.
Yes. Most of them too are the ladies. I don't know why, but then a lot of them are like they hold back. Mm-hmm. They expect you to read their composure and body language and all that.
But why can't you read?
You're not
magicians. As a man of your age, why can't you read?
I'm not a magician. So
you're not a magician.
If you don't open up and talk to me, I might not even know what you mean.
Okay.
So for me, that's always been a woman.
But have you ever been? Let me put you on the spot right now, Trigger. Have you ever been with a girl who has communicated with you through and through before?
No.
I said it. I said it. These two boys.
No, I don't know if I'm also communicating at her level, but then to me, on my personal level, I've not really met that person that communicates the way
you want to be communicated to.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I see the whole. She communicates, all right.
Yes.
But it is not how you want to be communicated to. Let me ask the second question. How do you want to be communicated to?
Well, I want to be communicated to as just like you communicate to your mom, your dad, your brother, or any other person.
Oh.
Yes. In a relationship.
Do you think it's even easy to communicate with these people you're talking about?
Oh, no, but within your family, there will always be that one person you are so much free and open to. You can tell them anything you want, even if it's not in your immediate family, your friends. There is always one person in your life that you will be comfortable communicating everything to. So, I mean, for me, I think communication should be one of the basic foundations for good relationship.
Yes, of course.
So, if you don't talk to me and you expect me to read body language
between the lines and body language,
I'll always be at fault for that.
Is it that you have to work on your emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence, I wouldn't say that. I want to leave communication out of emotional intelligence. Okay, emotional intelligence is one field, communication is also one field. Someone could be communicating to you, okay, but then without emotion. Another person too could be communicating to you with emotion, but then I can be able to understand it easier if you open your mouth and you say it.
Okay.
Or maybe I call you and you're not in the mood to talk, or maybe you're not feeling well. Oh, Charlie, today I know they feel well, so make them another day. But if I call you and you're acting up, and how would I know you're not feeling well or something? It could be any other thing. There are a million things that could be wrong with you in that moment. But if you don't open up and speak up, it's part of the reason why people who go through depression and all that, they are unable to speak up. A lot of people, because of communication skills too. sometimes they're unable to express what they feel within a moment. So communication should be something that we all need to pay attention to.
All right. Anyways, now let me come to you, Jifa. We are talking about communication in relationships, generally. All right. On the general scope, would you think men, you being a woman, of course, you are a heterosexual female, I would like to pick your mind. Who do you think men, on the general, communicate more than women? I mean, more than you. If you are in a relationship,
based on what I see, radio, I would say most men are not able to communicate their feelings or like communicate what they feel or what they think at a particular point.
Okay.
And then sometimes the reason they would give you would be that, maybe I don't want to speak, or you should be the one to say something or that. But then it has to be both parties. So men mostly are not able to communicate what they feel. As for women, because most women are quick-tempered, and also they would like to be pampered.
Quick-tempered?
Yeah. And then they would like to be pampered and all that. They'll be like, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. But the man will be like, you should know. As a woman, you should know that men we don't talk. We don't want to talk much. So as a woman, you should be able to notice when this is happening. So men generally are not able to communicate well. But as for women will be like, this is what I want. If this is not happening, then do this. As compared to men. So as for women, because the least thing you do, she'll be like, why didn't you say this, why didn't you say that? Because she knows that if she were to be in your position, she would have said that this happened or that happened. But then men sometimes, most of them, they are not able to say. They feel like, as for women, as for men, even when they'll be like, yeah, man. So as for a man, you have to keep things to yourself. But in the relationship, for the relationship to really work well for the benefit of both parties, there has to be this very strong communication. And like Trigger was saying, communication is the basis to everything. Whether it's a relationship, a platonic one, or any other relationship, the communication has to be solid, because it is through communication that you are able to let people know what you feel, what you think, and then if there is any help to be given to you, they give it to you. So most men should open up. But they feel like, if I open up to this lady, she will go here, and she'll be like, no. You should feel free to open up to people. Once you've trusted the person that, this is the person I want to be with, you should be able to trust the person with what you are going through to help them solve you and all that. Yeah. So communication is very good. And women are the ones who really communicate things more than men. They are the ones who really communicate things. And then if you should go on the streets of Accra anywhere and ask people, you should be like, I'm the one who is always calling him, he's not checking up and all that. So women always do the communication.
Okay. DJ Otopo, let me come to you.
Hi.
Before you tell me which gender, which I know the one you're going to choose anyway, does you being in love with the girl, all right, inform how you more or less communicate with the girl? I mean, sometimes guys do it. This girl, I'm just studying here, we are not that serious, and now this is my girl, I really, really love her. Yeah.
Trigger and Linda.
When it comes to that part of relationships, do you think at both stages inform how you communicate to these women?
Yes.
Okay.
Because this is not about the kind of girls we date, but
it is.
Generally.
Sometimes it plays a role. Sometimes.
Generally, ladies feel when guys tend to ask a lot, they feel guys are being inquisitive. But then most ladies don't know how to communicate.
Okay.
Mostly when it's a text communication, their responses are so. If they are not really into you, let me put it that way. It's like their answers are straight. It's like you have to try to build the conversation. But if it's there, if the love is there, it flows.
I'm talking about men being into women.
Men being into women. Yes, you see, you start to, as I'm saying, you start to like communicate, but at a point you feel it's not coming back. And if you are putting in something and you are not getting return, it's like opening a business and you are not getting profit. At a point you stop. Because, oh, you like the person, oh, I'm on my way to work. Like, oh, I just go to work.
Yeah.
Like that kind of vibe. But then the person, like, when you say that, the person like, okay. Even if it's O and K, that's fine. They'll send you K. Do you get it? So at a point, you will stop. But then the lady will feel offended that you are not communicating.
Yeah, you didn't chase her more.
Anyway, no. That's just by the way. That's just joke. Hi party people, welcome back to the Ride of Your Life with Enjoyment Drive. Of course, as I always told you, here at Enjoyment Drive, we are always looking for budding artists, like very talented people who can grace our platform and also propel them into the stars that they are supposed to be. Today with me this afternoon, I have here Banero. What's up?
Cool.
Hey,
cool.
Why you sound like a some good boy? Be like
Oh
that?
yeah, I'm a good boy.
If you don't keep quiet over there, you a good boy.
Oh, yeah.
What makes you a good boy?
I be indoor type. I don't really do the instance.
So because you are indoors,
Yeah.
you are a good boy.
Yeah.
So what do you do indoors?
Music.
Music.
Yeah.
So apart from music, what are some of the hobbies you indulge in?
Video games.
Video games.
Yes. That's all.
That's
They probably reading online.
Reading.
Yeah.
Reading online.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually interesting. I've not met a lot of guys these days
Oh
who
yes.
say they are readers. Anyway, before we start, what high school did you go to?
Agri Memorial.
Oh, so you went to the same school as Iwan Nelson.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Now, do you know why I asked you that? I went through your Instagram and you seem to command crowds in high schools. I saw you in a video where you were performing to some high school kids, right? They were in checkered uniform, green and white.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was Agis. Yeah.
Accra girls.
Yeah.
How was that performance like?
That was my first time performing in senior high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. But apart from senior high schools, where else have you?
I think recently we performed at Coach's Club. Perform first, like my recent release, Hosanna. And the reception was mad.
Oh, it was mad, eh? Yeah. All right, now we're going to delve deep into your life. We want to know exactly what has brought you here, what has piqued your interest in music. Now, when we talk about Banero, what's your real name?
My name is Francis Ni Aitia.
Aitia.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
you
are Ga.
Yeah.
From where?
Osu.
Wow, the Chop Life people.
No. we are from the Osu Mamlin side.
Yes, but Osu Mamlin, you go there and there's still life there.
Okay. I thought maybe you were talking about the Oxford streets, you know.
Oh no, of course there's an Oxford street where everybody can go there, but right. I know there's Osu Ashante, there's Osu Kinkanwe and all that. So it's not trench if you think about it. I mean, that's urban Ghana. Okay. That's a typical urban Ghana if you ask me. Now, were you brought up in Osu?
Yes, I stayed in Osu for 14 years.
14 years? Yeah. So how was it like growing up?
You know, growing up in Osu community, we didn't really like music. It was more of dance.
Okay.
You could see like almost, let me say, like the kids, like about 70% who know how to dance in the Gan community. Like Gan people really love dance. So yeah, growing up there was always like fun, you know.
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Now, from dance, all of a sudden, but wait. So you went to junior high school in Osu?
Yeah, Laboni SDA.
Laboni SDA.
Yeah.
And then you went to Agri Memorial. Have you continued to tertiary institution?
Yeah.
So where are you now?
Completed.
You completed where?
Accra Technical.
Oh, that's nice. So what did you study in school?
Purchasing and supply.
Oh, okay. So are you implementing it in your music? Because music is business.
Yeah, it is. I think in every firm you need a procurement department.
Yes, exactly.
So I want to be an entrepreneur, so we will see about that.
You're seeing about that. Yeah. But when it comes into the music, you don't know where you can fix it in there.
We are working on that.
Gone through all the ranks back to Accra Technical University. Where did the music come in?
Okay, so right right? When I got to senior high school. Oh no, sorry. When I got to JHS 2, I was writing music. I don't know.
Nice.
I just got a passion for music, so I was writing music. But then when I got to senior high school, I had both. I had the two talents, and then senior high school, it was the dance that was really moving. You know, the music wasn't. So I had to put the music aside. But then low key in my classrooms, I was writing music.
Okay.
But then they known me for dancing in school.
Then this one, they have to bust some moves before we close this show because we have to see
Freestyle.
the Banero side of music and also the dance side, because the way you are telling me that you've been busting moves, I really have to see it.
Best dancer 10 times.
So 10 times.
I'm like 10 times.
I thought you said 10 times. I was about to say, hey, how many awards have you received? Anyway, that's nice. So when did you go back to pick up music?
2017 when I completed senior high.
Okay.
I started doing music because like I got a passion for. That was when. Okay, actually, so when I lost both parents, my passion for
that.
My passion for music grew because I was putting my feelings in like pen and paper. So the passion for music grew more, and then I started 2017. So to 2020, I paused because I wasn't getting enough capital for to push the craft. So I had to pause, and then I came back 2022. That was last year.
Wow. So
High spirits.
Judging by how you have stopped music, at first you started writing low key. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
JSS 2. You said, and then at what point did you lose your parents though?
I lost my dad. 24.
I'm not reminding you of your loss.
Okay, actually everything has been like 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost my daddy, and 3 years later I lost my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
How was that blow?
One way or the other. But then I felt like heartbroken or something like that. But then I took it as a young boy coming up. I always motivate myself that things are going to be fine.
Wow. So did they ever know about your talent when it came to music, your parents?
My dad and my mom knew about the dance side.
Okay.
Because my dad once told me he wanted to take me to Talented Kids.
Oh.
To dance as Michael Jackson.
Wow. So you could dance like Michael Jackson?
Yeah, way back.
Oh wow. That's. You hardly find parents who say my especially in this part of the world.
Yeah.
You hardly find parents who say my child is into entertainment and he really does well, so I want to encourage it. It's hard for you to find children or parents like that. So for him, even especially the fathers, because sometimes the mothers, they might not like it, but being mothers and loving as they are, they sort of massage us a bit and tell us that, listen, okay, you've convinced me, I understand, so how can I support? But when it comes to the daddies, sometimes you have to over-convince.
Yeah.
But the fact that he did that, I think it's very admirable. It must have really, really, really hit you when he did. But I hope he's in a good place and he's smiling at you. But I'm about to introduce your newest jam. I mean, I've heard of Sabali. And the first time I heard, okay, you are performing Sabali and the song is Sabali, I was like, why does this guy understand the Bambara language? Or
Crazy.
So what informed that title, Sabali? I've heard the song, but I want you in your own words.
We wanted to, like, when I was choosing the title for the song, I didn't just want to put a patience there. I wanted to add a Sabali and so that someone would feel like, hey, which kind of weird song to be this Sabali? Then let me listen there. So that's why we chose that title for that song.
So there's nothing extraordinary or deep about it?
Okay, yeah, it is. I think the song is actually talking about a young guy who has gone wayward, and the song is trying to tell him it should take time, and things will be okay. You shouldn't rush. You shouldn't go wayward. Yeah, that's
all right, listeners. We're about to listen to Hosanna, but before we go and listen to Hosanna, I want to know, this is something that a lot of new artists struggle with when it comes to their music and their identity? What type of music do you think you do?
High life Afrobeat.
High life Afrobeat. Okay, but I hear a bit of drill in there.
Yes, actually, we have the versatile style. We can hop onto any music genre.
Okay, so you are opting into the fusion type of thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's beautiful. DJ Otabil, please hit me with a Hosanna.
Enjoyment Radio. Arilari, Neruru. Oh, I keep hearing voices, weeding, asking me do I trust them.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Now, when it comes to you and your girlfriend, okay?
When it comes about past.
Why, you are single?
Oh yeah.
Eh?
Oh yeah.
Don't come there. Don't.
Oh, I am.
Why are you single?
I'm putting in full time, like, concentration into the music. I can't.
Why don't I believe?
Why? We have single people out there.
Yeah, I'm suspecting you.
Why?
Ever since you stepped inside ever since I heard your music and you stepped inside this studio, I've been suspecting you. Okay, anyways, that's just by the way. But then when it comes to if you say you are single, let's generalize the conversation. Okay. We have a segment here called Question of the Day. All right, and then we ask people like very random questions. So today's question is, when it comes to men and women in a relationship, who do you think is the bigger communicator, or who do you think communicates better?
Who communicates better?
Between men and women.
Men and women. Communication.
Yes.
I think with communication it will be the women.
Of course. Don't worry, it is the right answer. But why do you think women communicate better?
Okay. Generally, I think the man is supposed to provide like protection, food, shelter.
All right.
The woman is supposed to take care of the house.
Okay.
So definitely, if anything, the woman is going to be communicating with you. This is what we need. Like, I'm trying to like generalize something here.
But when it comes to communication of emotions,
okay.
Let's take it for instance.
Okay,
you are not
I'm now
yet
understanding.
Married.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You are not yet married.
Okay.
You are just in this boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Okay.
And then, of course, there are going to be some emotional issues here and
I
there.
I think this thing is it will be 50-50.
Okay.
It will depend on the relationship.
Exactly.
If I'm into this person, and this person, maybe if I'm putting in like 50%, or let me say I'm putting in 60% in the relationship, and she's putting in 40%, definitely I'm going to be more communicative. That's vice versa. If she's also like bringing in 60% and I'm giving her 40%, she's going to be more.
I'm going to ask you a question I asked this boy over here.
Okay.
All right. When it comes to communication, especially with men, does your feelings towards the lady inform how you communicate with her?
Oh, yes.
Like, if you like the girl, is the communication different from, we just started, I don't know where I can place this girl, so let me figure out how I'm going to communicate with the person?
The whole thing is about the love you have for the person.
Okay.
If the love is big, definitely you will be making good communications. If you only have different mindsets, meaning then you won't be putting in like enough effort or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you very much, Banero.
Thanks for having me.
I wish you all the best in your music career. We'll be playing your song out here on
you.
Enjoyment Radio. Do not.
I want to give shout outs.
Okay, sure. Go ahead, and also your social media platforms.
Alright, so let me start with the social media. You can follow me on Instagram at Banero, Twitter Banero, TikTok Banero, and my Facebook Banzi Banero. And then now back to the shout out to all my people in Madina Zongo, Usumamli, Mateshi boys, Labari boys. Shout out to D2 Deals, Stefan, Mama Keshia. Shout out to Tina Large, Lordry Large. Shout out to Mel Black, the one who produced the Hosanna song. Hosanna, High Spirit, Savali, Mel Black Beats.
All right. He's been very supportive, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Bansi Banero, and we wish you all the best. Don't be a stranger here. Whenever you have new music, just walk into the studio.
Sure.
Welcome back, and of course, we had that very, very insightful and wonderful conversation with the newest guy on the block himself, Bansi Banero. Now we are going straight into what they go on. What they go on for Accra, what they go on for Nairobi, Durban, Pretoria, Cape Town. When it comes to Canada, Ottawa. When it comes to United States of America, we are going through the crossover of the states. So we are talking New York, Washington, Virginia, wherever the news is. Of course, we are going to bring it straight to your radio set, or of course your phone, or wherever you are listening to us from. Now we are going straight into the first story now. Sarkodie champions tourism as he prays for Ghana to become like Greece. Wow. Now Sarkodie has moved from try me to time off. Interesting. As he goes on a romantic vacation with his wife Tracy Success, the Ghanaian rapper has set a wild controversy with his try me reply to Yvonne Nelson. Whilst conversations and debates are still going on about Sarkodie and Yvonne Nelson's brouhaha, the rapper has opted for a romantic vacation with the love of his life. Who wants to talk first? Hands up, who wants to talk first? Okay, DJ Otabio, the way you are removing your eye, I'll come to you.
He's the landlord, so whatever he says, we go with it.
Whatever he says, you go with it.
Yes.
So we are turning Ghana into Greece now.
Yes, we have to. But then they will spill the whole place with palm oil and charcoal.
What?
So the place will be dirty. But then, yeah, Sarkodie, what he's doing in relation to the tourism, putting Ghana out there, he's trying his best. Because I think when he went to BET, he spoke about it. If you want to come to Africa, come to Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, and that's actually made a lot of people from the diaspora come to Ghana.
Okay.
If somebody is talking about, if we are coming to, we should come to, let's go and see what's in Ghana.
Okay.
So yes, I think he championing the tourism part of Ghana, I think it might be difficult for Ghana to become like Greece. It will be
Why
very
do you
difficult.
say that?
You see, the thing is not about beautifying the country. No, it's about the mindset. Because a Ghanaian will drink water and throw it anywhere, but that same Ghanaian will go outside the country and wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
So it's the mindset, it's the perception we have when we are in Ghana. If that's able to be changed, that's when Ghana can be like the States, can be like Greece, which Sarkodie is championing for our country to be like. So I think it's the mindset. If the mindset is able to change, that's when we can.
Okay, let me come to Jifa.
Yeah, so wow, it's interesting, but then it's rather sad because it is possible for us to do it, because the Bible even says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, you know. But then Ghanaians, our attitudes and our behaviors, we can't even be like Rwanda, the cleanest city. We can't even be like them. Look at our streets. Even if they construct a new road, they construct a storm drain or a gutter. Look at how filth gets in there.
Okay.
So we are not even done with the cleanliness aspect. Come to talk about enhancing our tourist site, and also where they need refurbishment, like the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park that they've done here.
Yeah.
So we can get there, but I think it takes the effort of each and every one of us.
Okay.
So everybody should have it at the back of their minds that if you want to be like this, if you want to be like wherever people have been going for vacation or whatever, it has to start from home.